I think the fields of philosophy, politics, and economics, which we call PPE, is not only relevant to me, but it's relevant to everyone in the world. I think I understand it's so important to learn the basics, math, science, STEM, English, reading, but when it comes to actually solving problems in the world and communicating with people and peace, which I think is the most important thing we can do right now, PPE is so important for us because it teaches us to think from a political standpoint, which is how to enforce laws, how to actually carry out change that we want. Philosophical, which is so important because it's about human nature, it's about what we want, what we like, how to best create the, happiness for everyone while still staying moral. And then economics, which is the foundation of our world. You can't really drive anything or create anything without thinking about the wealth behind it and thinking about the money factors, because that's kind of what everyone works towards in the end. And so, for me at least, it's shaped my way of thinking because when I approach issues such as what's going on in Gaza or AI ethics, you have to think about all three fields and not just the topic you're thinking about. So getting early exposure to that helps you shape your understanding for almost every single issue that comes in the world.
The power of philosophy is to kind of create your own ideas, your own perception on life in general, and you can kind of use that in even small activities like classroom, and even when you graduate. It's just a great life skill, and I think that definitely something related to sharing perception and sharing ideas is definitely something that I'd hope to do.
I'm thinking about investment banking or venture capitalist, and I think that in every job I take or any job I could get, it really depends on how you think and structure your thoughts and arguments. And philosophy class really taught me that there's ways in doing it which you make it more powerful. And jobs these days, there's a lot of skilled people, but there's not as many people who can organize their ideas and think just off the top of their head and organize it like that.
I think it's really it's definitely thought-provoking. A lot of these things I've never heard before. My favorite part of the discussion today was JB's part, where he talked about the trolley problem. Previously I'd only heard about the original one where it's flip the lever and then it's either 5 guys or 1 person, and I've always been a 1 person type of guy. But then he also introduced me to the organ one, where you have to basically actively kill 1 person to save 5 people that are in need, and that brought a new perspective on the problem. So I'm not sure where I'd stand with that problem anymore. Yeah, if I got the opportunity to, I would definitely love to talk more about economics and philosophy with more of my friends.
I think I see my journey in PPE going beyond just the conversations. I think I actually want to go into that field, and I've been trying to write more essays about it, share my thoughts about PPE, especially when it comes to AI, because I'm extremely into AI ethics. I want to start new philosophy clubs, start new international relations, politics. I just want to expose more students to it, because the more I talk about PPE, the more I realize that a lot of people don't actually know what it is, and I think I want to study it in college. After that, hopefully my career could even have something to do with it. I think that there's a way to implement it into everything you do, like I was saying earlier. So no matter what job I get, I'm gonna find a way to use that thinking, because I think it's the most peaceful and humane way of approaching any issue.
At school, I get to share it with people when I get the chance, and I get new perspectives on a lot of conversations that I'll just have day to day.
And I think I've gained a new perspective of looking at things, and I'm able to think about things a lot more nuancedly, and I'm able to come up with my own kind of unique perspective on things. Once you kind of get the way of thinking, things just kind of pop up to you. Even though I just took the course last year, it's already helped me a tremendous amount as an incoming freshman in high school, and I can't wait to see what else it helps me with as I refine the skill.
It's not just a lecture, it's incorporating everyone's ideas, which I think is really important. And I think what I take away from it is that there's never an end to learning. Everything I learned today was new information.
Thank you so much for letting me into this class. It's been really insightful, and I hope I can do it again.